Hey everybody, I'm Ron.
And I'm Stephanie, and
we're the
RV
Weekenders. This is Gibbs. Hey, we're going to talk today about military campgrounds. And we know that everybody's not in the military or hadn't been in the military, or may even be DOD employees. But you know what? For those of you who were in the military, we're going to talk a little bit about where you can stay for very reasonable amounts of money, especially if you're out there traveling full time or even on weekends. So here we go.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's take a look at military campgrounds. So this is a particular website that I like to use, and there are a few different sites that will help you find military campgrounds. Good Sam does show you some, RV Life does show you some, Campendium does show you some, but this is one that's specifically dedicated to military campgrounds. So it is militarycampgrounds.us. And it is a great place to go to find military campgrounds. If you're active duty, if you're retired, some DOD employees can use this. And also, if you are a veteran with a service-connected disability, the Purple Heart and Disabled Veterans Equal Access Act of 2018 makes it possible for you to be able to use these campground as well. So I'm going to let you know that you need to contact each individual campground to find out how you gain access, because each base is going to be a little bit different and they're going to require a little bit different access credentials. So, but I will show you how to contact each one of these campgrounds. So the best way to do it, and this is, again, a great website. And what we're going to do here in this video is we're going to compare this website against their software. So I do have the software on my computer, and I will show you that in just a couple minutes here. So let's take a look at, the first thing we do is we go up here to Recreation Facilities Info and go to the US map and state listing. Okay, so you have two different ways to do this. You can either select it on the map, as you can see it when you highlight the map, it'll take you to that particular location and those particular campgrounds, or you can scroll down, find the state that you're looking for. We'll pick one, let's say Washington State. It'll take you to Washington State and it'll show you all the campgrounds in this area, in the state. Okay, so you've got 2 out near Spokane, you've got 3 near Tacoma, you've got 3 up in north of Seattle at Whidbey Island, you've got a couple over on the coast. Okay, now the best way to find out these campgrounds, and let's go up to Whidbey Island. Okay, and we'll open up these campgrounds right here. Okay, this is Cliffside RV Park, and if you click on Cliffside RV Park, it will take you to the information page so that you can see exactly what you need to do to find out a little bit more about this campground, where it's at, how to contact the people to be able to get a reservation. For example, this one here, you would go to www.navygetaways.com, and here is an actual link that will take you there. I'm going to right click on that and open that in a new tab. Okay, if I do that, it'll take me away from this website and it'll stop my recording. So I just wanted to show that to you. You can do that so that you can keep this page open and select another tab so that you can go to the website. But that will take you, navygetaways.com will take you to the site so that you can make reservations or see when there's openings for reservations for that particular website. And then to get back to where you were, you can either do a back page, which is probably the easiest way to do it. And then once you get here, you can go up to US map and state listings. That will take you back to the US map. Okay, so then if you're going to go down to Florida, you can select Florida right here. There's 24 campgrounds in Florida. Okay, select the area where you want to go. So let's say I want to go to Pensacola, and I pretty much know where Pensacola is. So there are 3 bases right around the Pensacola area. So I'm going to select this one here. That's Oak Grove Park and Cottages. Okay, I'm going to click on that. It'll take me there, and then it'll give me all the information I need to know about Oak Park, Oak Grove Park and Cottages. Okay. All right. So that you see now how to use this website. There's a lot of good features on this particular website. There's a community where you can set up your profile, a forum, okay, for all kinds of different things. When you're talking about campgrounds, get different types of topics about military campgrounds. Some really good forums here, okay? News and articles about the military campgrounds. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, okay, there's lots of great articles here, okay? All right, so we're going to take a break real quick, and then I'm going to open up the software and show you what that looks like. And again, it's really good, and it's really inexpensive. It's $14.95 for the software. It helps out the website owner if you purchase the software. I do recommend it, so we'll go there now. Okay, so here's the software. This is the U.S. Military Campgrounds Directory. As you can see, this is done with the states in mind here. Okay, so you can select a specific state that you're interested to go to. Now, one of the great things about this is if you don't have internet access everywhere you're going to go, you don't need that. You will need this to be able to update it once in a while. But if you're out on the road and you want to find military campgrounds, this is really good if you have your laptop with you. You load this up on your laptop and you'll be able to take it with you, and you'll be able to find military campgrounds all across the country, okay? There are military campgrounds in every state in the United States that I have found that has a military base. So let's take Utah for an example, okay? So you see that there are 4 campgrounds, okay? And here they are listed right here. So let's look at Hill Air Force Base Fan Camp. You'll see a lot of the Air Force bases call their RV parks fan camps, okay? So now you see there is a website as well as an email address. You've got a phone number to make reservations, because the Air Force is one of those branches that require you to give them a call to make reservations. They did not do what the Navy did by putting it on a specific website. Now, the Navy's website is all-encompassing for all of their lodging, whether it's the Navy's getaway inns or it's the RV parks or campgrounds. So for this one, we'll click on the Fam Camp website, and we'll bring that up real quick. And it has, again, all of the information that you're going to need, okay? Everything about pets, parking, and everything that you need to know. And then we'll go ahead and back again, and then back one more time. All right, we'll return home. And then let's look at Texas. So, and then if you look at Texas, all around outside of Texas, in New Mexico, okay, and all around in Oklahoma and Arkansas. So you can see that these are all the campgrounds that you have available to you, okay? So if you wanted to, you could literally, if you're a full-timer and you're traveling across the country, you can go from state to state to state. Let's look at Arizona. We'll take it. So you can see you got Flagstaff, Arizona, okay? And then we're going to go right into New Mexico. So, and then you've got Albuquerque. So if you wanted to drive from Flagstaff to Albuquerque, you've got two campgrounds, one in Flagstaff, 2 in Flagstaff, and 1 in Albuquerque. Okay, and then we're going to go into Texas. So you've got the one in Albuquerque. You're going to either, if you're going down into Texas, you've got all of these campgrounds, and then if you want to straight on into Oklahoma, you've got a wide plethora of campgrounds there. And then again, we're going to go into Arkansas. You can see right on the border and all the way into Little Rock and then across, okay? So as you can see, if you're traveling across the United States, let's go up into Tennessee. Okay, we're just going to take this all the way up to Kentucky. West Virginia, Maryland. Wow, so you can see that all that you have all the way around this Maryland area, you got Delaware. Okay, let's go up into Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania does not have any RV parks or campgrounds, no military bases. Okay, so let's go into New Jersey. Well, New Jersey, they've got some good campgrounds. But you can see how even in New York, you've got campgrounds. We're going to take this up into Vermont. There are none in Vermont, but I'll bet there are some in Massachusetts. Yep. Okay. Connecticut. Nope. New Hampshire. There's one in New Hampshire. And I know there's some in Maine. Okay. There's at least one or two. Okay. So as you can see, you can take this all the way across the United States. This is a great website to use. And this software is as well. So I recommend the software. I do have it on our laptop as we travel. We take it with us so that we can look up these campgrounds as we're going across wherever we're traveling to. So, okay, well, that's it for military campgrounds across the United States. There are campgrounds in Alaska, and there are some camping spots on the Big Island of Hawaii. So you can head on over there and do some tent camping and cottage camping. Hard to take your RV across the ocean, but Alaska is another good place to go. Anchorage, Fairbanks, even down in Seward where they have the Silver Salmon Derby is a great time. I grew up in Alaska, and Silver Salmon Derby is a great thing to do, especially if you're up in Alaska. You got to go check it out. So a lot of good campgrounds all over the United States. Unfortunately, this particular software and website does not look into Canada. So Canada does not honor our military. So you'd have to stay in private campgrounds if you're headed to Alaska. So that's it. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button and hit the bell so you know when we're coming out with new videos. All right. So we're going to return on home, and that'll be it. Hope to see you on the road.